Hello everyone, Neo Rashi here. Uh, Twice so far I've made a video showing all of my PS Vita games that I own in physical format. So I guess it was about time I did the same with the 3DS. I also have a bunch of DS games. I actually have more DS games than I have 3DS games on physical format at least. Because I have something like 70 retail titles installed on my 3DS. So I have, I'll count them real quick. So yeah, I only have 34. Oh, here's the cat running up the stairs. I only have 34 3DS games. I have 24 regular editions and 10 special editions, limited, lunch, collectors. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with the regular pile. So this is one of my more recent one. I was really hesitant to buy it because it was $35 and I heard like some let's say there was a lot of good but a lot of bad too, so yeah. I have this. Technically, I guess it could count as a special edition because, well, for first, usually special edition are only have the English box, and that's the case of this. And it's the edition that came with those pins, which was technically only one of the launch edition, I believe. I got this one because I never beat the original SMT4, but I did enjoy the gameplay, and it was $20 off on Boxing Day. F Tomodachi Life, which I bought on discount. I bought it for $15, brand new, and $15. I'm talking about Canadian bucks. So it's like as if I bought it for like maybe $12 US, brand new. This is the exact same for this. I actually wanted a second village because I already have it digital because I had the Pop-Tart edition of the 3DS that came with this game. So I have Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X and Y. I also have Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden, which I haven't played a lot, but I did enjoy it so far. I got this game from my ex. She sold it to me for like $10 because we already both had the game, but she needed a new 3DS, and there was a guy who sold his for a pretty decent price, and it came with this game. So I was like, hey, I need the physical copy of this because I only had the digital one. So I need a physical copy of this to I used the homebrew launcher. So I actually used to borrow her physical copy. So now that she had an extra one, she sold it to me for like $5, $5 or $10, I think. Mario Party Island Tour. This is a second copy of the game I bought because my brother bought me this game maybe a month or two after it was released, and it was among the game that was stolen from me in 2016, so almost 2 years ago. Mario and Sonic in the London 2012 Olympic Games. I actually sold this game quickly after buying it because I was disappointed, but I was like, let's give it another chance. And I found it for pretty cheap, brand new on Amazon, so I wouldn't say it's the best game, but it's definitely not that bad. Monster Hunter Generation. I actually don't hate that game, but I think Monster Hunter PS4 Ultimate was better. Rayman 3D. Tales of the Abyss, another game that was stolen from me, but I found a new, not a new copy, but a used copy for like $13 Canadian. Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. Also have Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Warriors. Now I have all the Yokai Watch game that were released in the North America, and I also have all of these in digital format. Yeah, I'm that crazy. It's the same for the Pokemon game, actually. Every Pokemon game that will release, every main Pokemon game at least, that will release on the 3DS, I have both the digital and physical format. So yeah, the Psychic Spectre, Bony Spirits, Fleshy Souls, and the original Yokai Watch, Fire Emblem Echoes. I wonder why I didn't put them with the other Fire Emblem games. Oh well. And Metroid Samus Returns. Now for the special edition. Here we go. And although I'm a sucker for special edition, I'm not one of those guys who will refuse to open the box, because when I buy a game, I play them. So I have the Pokemon Sun and Moon dual pack that came with this cool metal box. And when I received it, I was like, why didn't they just put both games in this case instead of sending me a box containing like both games in their regular editions and the metal box, which is pretty cool though. Like, you can see the Alola region. There's slots for 2 3DS cartridges. On one side you see Lunala, and on the other side you see Solgaleo. And I got this exact same special edition for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I actually haven't... I got it like maybe less than a week after the release, and I still haven't unsealed Ultra Moon. I did unseal Ultra Sun though. So yeah, the same thing. On one side you see Dawnwing Necrozma, and on the other side Duskmane Necrozma. And you have these cool carving / drawing on inside the box, instead of like the new styled Alola. Man, this game I was never able to pronounce it correctly, so I'm just gonna say Curtain Call. It's the launch edition, so it's basically just a game in a slightly fancier box, and there was a CD in it. Oh yeah, I still have the CD. I actually haven't unsealed the CD, so it's been sitting in the box for almost 4 years now. It wasn't more expensive than the original games, and I wanted the game anyway, so... Corpse Party Back to School Edition. It's just pretty much a game, and it comes with a CD and these 2 figures that you can change the face, actually. It's pretty creepy. Yeah, you can change a face, and there's some stand if you want to use them as decoration. So I have Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronology in the launch edition. So it comes with, well, you can see it, art book, decal sheet, and the game while supplies last. So it's basically their way to say only the first print of the game. And I also have the launch edition of The Alliance Alive. So it has better. I think this one has better extras. Like the art book is better on this one, I believe. And the keychain is pretty cool, and it does come with a CD. All right, so next, this I got it easily for some reason. I pre-ordered the game like maybe 3 weeks before it was released, and I somehow managed to snag the collector's edition. It comes with a lot of stuff, actually. I don't remember everything it came with because it must have been at least 2 years since I opened this box. So it comes with the game, a bunch of AR card, a CD, and there's an art book underneath the CD. So it's a pain to put it back in, so I'm not gonna bother showing you the CD, the book. And last but not least, the one game that took me 3 weeks to get, Bravely Second Collector's Edition. I actually wanted to pre-order the Collector's Edition, but for some reason the store pre-ordered me the regular edition. And I had to make... I still bought the game on day one, but I had to do like three or four stores to find a copy. And the one store where I found a copy, it was actually because someone accidentally had 2 copies of the special edition. Well, accidentally, as in he bought a copy, but his friend bought another copy for him for a birthday present or something like that. And so the manager of a local store that's now closed, he actually put the game on my name, but someone else came and bought the game, the copy that was reserved for me. So what he did is he called every store of the branch store around the city and found another copy. So he had it shipped for me. Well, not directly at my home, but at his store so I can buy it. And he made sure that none of his employees sell it. So he made sure that I would be the one to get it. Anyway, so that was it. It was longer than I thought it would take. As you can see, I have not the biggest collection ever, but I do have a crap ton of games. I have more DS games. I have more PS3, maybe not PS3 though. I think I sold quite a bit. I know I have a lot of PS4 games. That's gonna take a while. I have a couple special edition on the PS4 as well. At some point, I guess I'm gonna have to show you my collection of official guides for every console. I mean, so hope you enjoyed. Feel free to comment about the number of games you have. It's always cool. I know that on my last PS Vita videos, a couple of people were talking about their own collection of game, and that was actually pretty cool. So don't hesitate to talk about your collection of 3DS game. I will definitely do another video for my other systems, and I will at some point do a third Vita video because I now have 90 Vita game. In my last video 4 months ago, I think I only had 79, and I know I'm gonna get at least 3 more this month. I have like 2 that are supposed to come next week, and another one that's supposed to be coming at the end of the month. And that is if I don't buy other on the meantime. So yeah, feel free to comment, and I'll see you next time.